Students, I am Prakash from Government Polytechnic Balasore. Today we will be discuss about the block diagram problem, okay, which will be present here. Here the gain of the system is G1, G4, G2, G3, G5, okay, and H1, H2 is the feedback. Okay, so here we can find the transfer function. That transfer function is equal to C of S divided by R of S, where C of S is the output and R of S is the input. Okay, so where we define the input, that is reference input, which will get the output, that is C of S. Inside the gain of system, that is G1, G2, G3, G4, G5, and H1, H2 is the feedback loop. Okay, that is the feedback networks connected here. Okay, so that problem is solution here. So that represent the block diagram. How we can find series path or cascade path. Okay, second thing is where we can find the parallel path. Okay, next one is that is feedback path. Okay, where we can find the feedback path. That first, suppose first we can find the series path. That series path reduces. Okay, after that one block. Okay, so two or one block, that is converted to one block. Okay, so that is the or it may be reduces, that is one block. Okay, so feedback path is here one and two. Suppose H1 and H2, that is the feedback path. Okay, so first we can find the series path or cascade path, where series path is not there. Okay, then we can find parallel path. That parallel path is G2 H1, G2 G1, okay, G2 H1, okay, that is connected to summing point. Okay, connected to output to connected input, that is summing point here. Okay, so G2 H1, we know that the effect of feedback or feedback path, formula is G2 divided by 1 plus G2 H1. Already we know, already we have discussed last class. Yes or no? Okay. Then that is G2 by 1 plus G2 H1. Clear? Then G2 by 1 plus G2 H1 according to effect of feedback formula. Okay. We know that where positive sign indicates for negative, positive sign indicates for negative feedback. Where negative sign indicates for positive feedback. Already we have know there. So that value is G2 by 1 plus G2 H1. Clear? So G1, second block is G2 by 1 plus G2 H1. Then third block is G3. Okay. Then fourth block is G5, where which will input to output summing point connect here. That is G4. Okay. Clear? Next feedback, that is H2. Okay. That feedback is H2. Or feedback loop is output to input connect here. So that is the output is C of S, and where input is R of S, that is the reference input. Clear? Next, that is the R of S. Okay. So where we can find the series path or parallel path. Okay. Here we can see that G1. Then second block is G2 by 1 plus G2 H1, and third block is G3, right? So it is the series path, right? It is the series connected here, G1, and second block is G2 by 1 plus G2 H1, and third is G3. Okay, then we can solve the series path and reduces the series path. Okay, 3 block reduced to 1 block. Okay, how can find? Okay, so that value is G1 into G2 by 1 plus G2 H1 into G3. So that value is G1, G2, G3 divided by 1 plus G2 H1. Okay. Already we know that G1 into this block G2 by 1 plus G1 H1, and that is into G3. Okay. So G1, G2, G3 divided by 1 plus G2 H1. Clear? Already we have discussed that step. Okay. That is the R of S, and we are connecting the summing point. Okay, which will right side connected here G4. Okay, that is summing point also connected here. then G1 finally the last result is G1 G2 G3 whole divided by 1 plus G2 H1. Okay, then it will connect the G5. Okay, then output to input connect here, that is H2. Okay, here that is the second feedback loop. Okay, next path is where we can find parallel block or series block. We know that already, that is the reducing, okay, of the system, block diagram system. Okay, so here G1 G2 G3 all divided by 1 plus G2 H1 and G4 is the parallel path, right? Here G1 G2 G3 all divided by 1 plus G2 H1, okay, with G4 is the parallel path, right? So according to effect of feedback or feedback reduces, that formula is, we know that the G4 plus G1 G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G2 H1, because here G4 and this block is the parallel block, okay, which will resultant reduce after reducing the G4 plus G1 G2 G3 all divided by 1 plus G2 H1. Why? Because this is the parallel block. Okay, so this is the parallel block. So parallel reduces time, that is plus positive sign. Okay, where the cascade reduces sign, that is into cross multiplication. Okay, where G4 plus G1 G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G2 H1. Okay, then last block is, that is G5. Okay, connect here. Then output to input, that is the H2. Okay, H2 is the feedback loop. Okay, second feedback loop, where not reduce here. Okay, so next is that previous block is that is G4 plus G1 G2 G3 all divided by 1 plus G2 H1. Then last block is, that is G5. Okay, so we can find that block is series with, okay, G4 plus G1 G2 G3 plus divided by 1 plus G2 H1 with G5 is cascade. Okay, or series. So we can find the series path. Okay, so G4 plus G1 G2 G3 divided by 1 plus G2 H1 into G5. Okay, clear? That value, that is the series path. Next one is here reducing block. Okay, that is the reducing block. Next one is the connecting output to connect here, summing point connect here, that is the H2, that is the feedback loop, right? So according to feedback reduces, that value is, we know that formula, right? G by 1 plus minus G1 H1, right? So it's that formula you can apply here. So G5 G4 plus G1 G3 G5 divided by 1 plus G2 H1, okay, whole divided by 1 plus G4 G5 H2 plus G1 G2 G3 G5 H2 whole divided by 1 plus G2 H1 according to effect of feedback reduces formula. Okay, next one is that value is solved here, right? Here R of S and C of S. Okay, we know that the overall block reduces and one block, okay, which will get the one block. Okay, then transfer function equal to C of S divided by R of S. Okay, already we have discussed. Okay, that value is transfer function. Find out the resulting value is transfer function. That value is C of S divided by R of S. Okay, here C of S is the output, R of S is the input. Okay, so here that problem solving G4 G5 plus G1 G2 G3 G5 divided by 1 plus G2 H1 1 plus G4 G5 H2 plus G1 G2 G3 G5 H2 whole divided by 1 plus G2 H1. Okay, clear? Next is problem solving. That problem solved here. G4 LCM we will get the LCM or we will take the LCM, that is 1 plus G2 H1. Okay, right, 1 plus G2 H1, then G4 G5. Okay, G4 G5 1 plus G2 H1 plus G1 G2 G3 G5 whole divided by 1 plus G2 H1 plus 1 plus G2H1, G4, G5H2, G1, G2, G3, G5H2 divided by 1 plus G2H1. Okay, where 1 plus G2H1 and 1 plus G2H1. Okay, that numerator and denominator part is cancelled out. Okay, all are same. 1 plus G2H1 and 1 plus G2H1, that is cancelled out. Okay, so next part is, okay, which result is finally that problem result is G4 G5 1 plus G2H1 plus G1 G2 G3 G5 whole divided by 1 plus G2H1 plus 1 plus G2H1. Okay, after okay, then G4 G5H2 G1 G2 G3 G5H2. Okay, and here right here, okay, or put here, then which will resultant is G4 G5 into 1 plus G2H1. Okay, then G4 G5, okay, G4 G5 plus G2H1, so into G4 G5, okay, into G2H1. Okay, you can write then that is plus G1 G2 G3 G5. Okay, so all upon 1 plus G2H1, okay, into 1 plus G2H1. So we can write 1 plus G2H1 plus G4 G5H2 plus G2 G4 G5H1 plus G1 G2 G3 G5H1. Okay, H2. That is the problem solved.